Hey teacher, I'm Diana Zambrano. Here's my ID card. And for today's video, I'm going to talk about a strategy to summarize information. What is summarizing, and three strategies with the respective examples. Well, what is summarizing? According to Western California University, summarizing involves condensing the writer's ideas into their essence using your own words. How is summarizing different from paraphrasing? Paraphrasing, it's about not condensing, also not taking the most important words about the author, saying that it's different from summarizing. Summarizing, the version should be shorter, taking the most important point and also being a condensed version. That are the differences between these two strategies. Well, the first strategy I'm going to talk about is the SAG strategy. SAG is a concise and to-the-point method for writing summaries. Well, one of these each letters has a meaning. S is for stay, that is the title of the book, journal, or web page. A is for assign, that is the name of the author. A is for action, that is the verb that describes what the author is conveying. And C is for complete, that is the summarize, that provide a detailed description of what happens in the book, journal, and others. Here's an example. In a state is the social media impact on society, because the title of the journal that I take for make this example. Assign is Freytag is the author who made this article, and the action is explained, because Freytag is explaining how social media is impacting the society. Incomplete is the summarized version, where we highlight the most important points, and we describing the summarized version. We mix all of this. It should be a shorter version. Also, we should give the corresponding credits to the author, and this part is Freytag 2019. The next strategy is the 5Ws1 strategy. The 5Ws stand for what, when, where, who, and why. And the 1H stands for how. This is for who involves, what is the problem, when did it happen, where did it happen, why did it happen, and how did it happen. All these questions should be like answer to make a summarized version. Here I have an example about an article that is the keeping pets in Switzerland. Well, who is answering who make this, who is making this law? This is the Switzerland government. For what? For no causing pain in animals. When? On January 2024. Where? In Switzerland. Why? To protect pets' dignity. And how? To specific regulation pets in Switzerland. With all of this, we combine and we need to respond in the summarized version. This is an example. The version should be shorter with the most highlight points, and this is the result. Here's the summarized version. And the last strategy is the first, then, and final strategy. This technique helps to summarize events in a chronological order. First stands for what happened first, then details that took the place, event, or action. Finally, is a result of the place, event, or action. Here is an example about the Harvard Medical School, that is the sweet danger of sugar. Here is a fragment of the article where I highlight the most important points. And for this strategy, we need to use the connectors first, then, and finally. All of this had to have a chronological order. In this way, in this event, if people consume too much sugar, it will lead to heart disease, also to consume more sugar. That it leads to heart disease, high blood pressure, all of this. So consuming sugar has a chronological order. If people don't stop consuming sugar, it will lead to several things in their lives. These are the references, the credits where I took to make this work. This was my explanation about the strategies to summarize information. Thank you so much, teacher.